Simply Marcella is a fashion boutique that opened its doors in downtown Lake Orion in April of 2012. Since that time, the business has become a huge part of the community. In 2014, owners John and Marcella Costin faced an unimaginable crisis when John was diagnosed with leukemia, but we're happy to report that that story has a happy ending. When John Costin was diagnosed with leukemia 2 years ago, the prognosis was so bleak, his only hope was a stem cell transplant, but he needed to match up with a donor. The Costins were overjoyed when they were notified a match was found in Germany. John traveled to Boston to begin treatment.
I had to go through a lot of chemotherapy, which is not very pleasant, to kill off all those bad cells, to be ready actually to accept new cells from my donor. And then what happens, they sent somebody over, he gave his cells, they flew them back, 24 hours later I had them. And it's almost like just like giving blood or receiving blood. It's painless, but obviously life-saving. I mean, this guy literally saved my life.
During the first year after receiving treatment, John had to stay isolated from the public, but in April of 2016, he was told by doctors he was completely cured. He decided he wanted to meet the man who saved his life. On Friday, May 6th, John, Marcella, and a few friends arrived at Detroit Metro Airport to welcome Konstantin Braun, a 23-year-old student from Germany. He said he took part in the donor registry to get a free meal and never expected to find a match.
Yes, that is true. And because a good girlfriend told me, let's take part in it and take a free lunch. And because it doesn't hurt and takes a little bit of time and we had nothing to do, we go on too. I think into a month they called me or tell me that I have a match. So then it go really fast because I first didn't thought about to get a match. They told us everybody, no, they will never find a match. Just register, you get a meal, something like this. And then you get a surprise that you have a match. And then they start to send you more thing, and then they start really with the medication.
The following day, Konstantin arrived with the Costins at St. Clair Golf Club for a fundraising event with a Kentucky Derby theme. The Simply Save a Life event raised funds for an upcoming swab event to help determine stem cell matches.
Generally, if you want to join the registry, and they only take 18 to 44-year-olds, a lot of people get disappointed, but it proves it lasts longer for the recipient. It's normally $100 to join the registry. If you do it through our event, the Simply Save a Life event, it's free because we're raising all the money to get people to join the registry.
Years ago, when you get bone marrow, they go in with a big needle into your iliac crest, which is your bum, and make about 100 holes drawing out the marrow. Nowadays, they give you a couple of shots to make your white count really high, and they take it out of a vein in your arm through a machine, give you back your blood. Much easier than days gone past. To save somebody's life, it is not a difficult task.
During Konstantin's week-long stay in Michigan, he wanted to help spread awareness of the donor process and encourage people to join the registry. During the Kentucky Derby event, he was treated like a hero.
He is a celebrity. I told Konstantin before I wrote to him an email and I said, I hope you're not too bashful because you're going to be a bit of a celebrity when you arrive in the USA. And he said, I'll be fine, but I find it a bit strange that I'll be a celebrity for something that's so easy to do.
The second annual Be the Match Fire Truck Pull and Swab event is scheduled to take place on June 4th at the Simply Marcella store in St. Clair. The event begins at 2 p.m. To join the registry, all stem cell donors must be 18 to 44 years of age. For more information, visit simplymarcella.com or call 810-326-4438.